Hi students, it's Dr. Marks. I want to take just a couple minutes to show you that we can use descriptive statistics with our dummy variables. And sure, you can calculate all these stuff using other commands, but I just want to show you that you really do have this at your fingertips. Now, I want to remind you that if your goal is to create charts like a pie chart or a bar graph or something like that, then you might want to go back to the descriptive information and code it differently. Maybe use a count if command or something like that. But I also want to show you that you really have all of that same information here that you can generate from your dummy variable. So I've got this very simple data set, universities in Virginia. It's only 11 observations, I think. Maybe it's a few more. Anyway, I haven't counted them. But I guess, 14. And I've coded them with a dummy variable. Are they public or are they private? All I want to do here is calculate some descriptive statistics. So I go to my data command and I go to my data analysis tab. And now look at that. This data analysis thing has really got a lot of great information. Now, normally economists and probably statisticians, we're not using Excel for this kind of stuff, but it's something you've already got. So why not use it? It really can do a lot of stuff for us. So I'm highlighting descriptive statistics. I'm going to hit OK. I need to tell it my input range. So I'm going to tell it that that's my input range. That's what I'm using. Notice that I've captured the name of the dummy variable. And if I come here and say labels in the first row, I always like to put these in a separate page. I find it's really finicky. I want to put them on the same page, but it just doesn't seem to like what I'm asking it to do. I need to click summary statistics as well, and then it's going to give me my information. Now, I've already done this, so I would hit OK, and then all would be golden, but I've already done it and pasted it in. So let's just cancel this and go to where I've already pasted it in. And that's in sheet 4. So I've got my variable public. How do I know it's a dummy? First of all, we can see if we go to minimum and maximum right here. I have a minimum of 0, a maximum of 1. That tells me it's a dummy variable, right? Now, the mean is a really useful piece of information here. That tells me that 57% of my institutions are public universities, right? Because the mean, remember, we only have ones and zeros. So the cool thing is that the mean of a dummy variable has to be the proportion, right? So this right here tells me that 57.1% of the observations that I'm working with are public universities, which right there, I can determine that the balance would be private institutions, right? So what is that, 42.9%? Hopefully I didn't just embarrass myself and get my math wrong. So you don't have to have a variable called private to get that information. You can get it right here. Now, another thing that we can look at is sum. Think about what sum is doing. It's adding up the columns, but we only have ones and zeros. So if it adds up all the ones and it says there are a total adding to 8, what does that tell us? There are 8 public universities in this data set. I don't have to go back and count. I don't have to have 2 columns. There are 8. And that means if I have 14 observations, right, which it tells me right here under count, that's my number of observations, then I know that there are 6 private institutions. So gang, I know that dummies can be a little confusing because I coded only public. But what if I also want the information for private? Well, don't you agree that you can basically get it right here from the descriptive statistic for public? Well, you can. So I just wanted to point that out to you and also make sure you see that you can get descriptive statistics in a really nice and easy way, organized for you, just using that data analysis tool pack. So again, remember where you're going. You're going to your data tab right here and then to your data analysis tool. And we'll probably be going there for other things as well. Let me know if you have any questions and have a fantastic day.